Pakistan's Punjab province government has sought $8.6 million from the Federal Finance Ministry for running over 200 properties of Hafiz Saeed's organizations. The Federal Finance Ministry claims to have taken over 200 properties of Saeed's banned outfits. That includes offices, schools, dispensaries and ambulance services. Saeed's Jamaat-ud-Dawa and Falah-e-Insaniyat Foundation was seized during a crackdown on the two organizations of the Mumbai terror attack mastermind. The federal government had started confiscating the properties of Saeed's banned outfits, JUD and FIF in February across the country. The federal government has also barred companies and individuals from giving donations to the JUD and FIF and other organizations of the United Nations Security Council sanctions list. And to bring us more details on this story, I'm joined in by our correspondent Siddhant Sibal on the phone line. Let's quickly go across to Siddhant. Siddhant, this is indeed a very disturbing move because, here you are asking for such huge financial aid from the Federal Finance Ministry only to protect the mastermind of a terror attack and a UN designated terrorist.
Well, Hafiz Saeed is a person which is an asset for the Pakistani government, and Pakistani government doesn't want to lose him. That shows from this development, which of course is that the Punjab government, the Pakistani Punjab government, has demanded $1 billion from the finance ministry. Interestingly, the caretaker government today takes oath at 11 o'clock. The tenure of the previous government is over, and now Pakistan goes into election mode, in which Hafiz Saeed is an important stakeholder because he, in a sense, has his own political entity which wants to fight elections and want to be part of the political process in Pakistan. And the mainstreaming of this terror is being backed by the army itself, which shows the dangerous consequences not only for Pakistan, which has been claiming that it has been the victim of terror, but for the region. And remember, these properties which have been taken over by the Pakistani Punjab government, the activists, the Jamaat-ud-Dawa activists, are allowed to use them, especially the Jamaat-ud-Dawa headquarters in Lahore and a few more places in Punjab. So this is really not only disturbing but dangerous trend which the Pakistani government is indulging in, and is being backed by the political system there. Remember, the Pakistani Security and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, which is based in Pakistan, which take care of the markets there, like the Lahore Stock Exchange and the Karachi Stock Exchange, issued a notification to all companies prohibiting from donating money to the entities and individuals listed under the UNSC Sanctions Committee. So that means you cannot donate to these terror organizations. That is why there is another reason why the Pakistani Punjab government has approached the government of Pakistan in Islamabad to help them in sustaining these entities, which of course was taken over by the government in Pakistan.
Right. Siddhant, also, earlier there was news that, China had, according to reports, China had actually made recommendations. If you look at Xi Jinping, this was the report that he had made recommendations to Pakistan's PM that Hafiz Saeed should be shifted to a country anywhere in Middle East, and yet Pakistan continues to prove as a safe haven for a UN designated terrorist. Also, let's not forget the fact that despite properties being taken over, the JUD and FIF activists are allowed to use them, especially the JUD headquarters in Lahore.
Well, yes, I've stated that, but of course, pressure from its all-weather friend China. China, of course, denying this story, but there is a pressure on Islamabad on trying to tackle terror. Pakistan has been isolated for last few years, especially when all the South Asian countries blocked that summit. They didn't want to attend that SAARC summit in Islamabad, and since then the isolation has grown, especially from New Delhi and Afghanistan, because both of the countries are impacted by the issue of terror. And only yesterday there was this press briefing, the final press briefing of the Pakistani foreign minister.
All right. Unfortunately, we've lost our phone line with Siddhant. We will continue to bring in the latest details on the story.